All right, Shalom. Start this lesson first and foremost. Want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honors to our elders, apostles of Great Millstone, who well and push out 100% truth and truth sincerity. And Shalom to the whole for elect, scared across the four winds. Lord willing, this lesson be edifying. And this lesson was inspired off watching a video from the brother GMS Watchman and how basically Trump is setting up Dr. Oz to be the head of Medicaid and Medicare. Right, which, to the average person, that would sound very normal. You watch the Dr. Oz show and stuff, but hey, what's really concerning is, Dr. Oz is for the CHIP. He's for the MOTB, man. We slowly see everything being set up for the implementing of the CHIP. Everything's being set up. You see Trump took Elon Musk and made him the chief of Doge, right? And hey, Elon Musk has his Neuro, his Neuralink. So we see everything, being set up, And real quick, before I bring that out, I want to grab this real quick. This is 12 and 11. 2 Corinthians, Salakia. 2 and 11. 2 Corinthians 2 and 11, it says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we're not ignorant of his devices. And the Wadi Bashim Shai for this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, ultimately for this truth. We're not ignorant of Satan's devices. These people marvel at these things, but we understand that this is Satan's devices, man. That CHIP, people think, oh yeah, I'm able to unlock my car, I'm able to lock my house. Hey, take that CHIP, there's a judgment for that, man. But hey, this is the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 16. And it says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. All right, let's get that word mark real quick. Because to understand what it's talking about, you got to understand what that mark is. And a lot of people don't know what that mark is. It says a stamp, an imprinted mark of the mark stamped on the forehead or the right hand as the badge of followers of anti-Mashiach, the mark branded upon horses, thing carved, sculpture, graven work of idolatrous images. So that mark that it's speaking about is the CHIP, which is that, I don't want to say it to get the video flagged, but the RF, and ID, you know what I'm saying? It's that CHIP. Now, by you taking the CHIP, which the way that they do it is either in your arm, in your hand, or your forehead, you taking that CHIP, that shows that you're down with Esau's society. That shows that you're down with the system, Salakia, And let's get that root word for charagma real quick, because hey, the word is charagma. Let's get the root word, which is karax, which is a pale or stake, a palisade. A palisade or a rampart, pales between which the earth, stones, trees, and timbers are heaped and packed together. But a pale or stake or a palisade. So, for example, you have a farmer that has his cattle. In order for the farmer to tell the difference between his cattle from another farmer's cattle, what does he do? He brands his cattle, which shows that is his property. So by you taking that CHIP, that shows that you are part of Esau's property. You're going to be unrecognizable to the Lord, And the crocs will be the instrument that they use to insert the CHIP in you, Hey, real quick, it said a pale or stake or palisade, right? A pale, right? And, I searched up on Google real quick, and I searched up what is used to make an incision. A sharp instrument as a scalpel or electoral tool. It says an incision is typically made with a sharp instrument. It says a pale or a palisade. Those are sharp instruments. So that's the instrument that they would use, and you see it in the videos, man. When they put it in people, they use that sharp instrument to pierce through your skin, which is off. We're gonna grab that, but to put the CHIP in you, man. Let's grab Leviticus chapter 19, verse 28 real quick. And it says, Leviticus 19:28, ye shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead, nor any marks upon you, for I am the Lord. Now let's go into that word mark. Incision, imprintment. Let's get that word imprintment in the Google real quick. Impress or stamp on a surface of body. You taking that C-hip is you making an imprintment in your body. That's you showing that you're down with Esau society, which is going to cause you to be unrecognizable from the Lord. And there's a judgment for those that do take that C-hip, man. Let's grab Revelation chapter 16, verse 4. And it says, verse 3, and it says, and the second angel poured out his vial, Salakia, verse 2. And the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men which had the mark of the beast, and upon them which worship his image. So, a lot of people say that, we could take the C-hip, and then after that, when the time comes, we're just going to take it out. No, it doesn't work like that. Once you take it, you're marked. You're going to have them, even if you take it out, you're going to have them grievous sores. And, something that our cap likes to say, hey, you're going to take that C-hip for rations, it's still going to be a famine. You know what I'm saying? It's still going to be a famine. So, that's why we say, Ado and Ratazah, we don't take the chip, man. Lord willing, we don't take the chip, man. The C-hip, slack you. The C-hip. I want to grab Revelation chapter 14 real quick, and verse 10 and 11. And it says, verse 9 and 10 to 11. And this is the judgment for taking the C-hip. You know what I'm saying? Revelation 14 and 9, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image. So you taking that C-hip is you worshiping the beast in his image. You being down with Esau society, being down with his MO, being down with his NWO. If any man worship the beast in his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand. So if you take this C-hip, Salakia, if you take this C-hip, if you accept this mark, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of God, which is poured out without mixture and into the cup of his indignation, and shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. Fire and brimstone, them intercontinental ballistic missiles, you're going to get pelted by these warheads, and you're going to bask in fire, man. You're going to dwell in torments. Verse 11, and the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night who worship the beast and his image, whoever receiveth the mark of his name. Hey, if you take that C-hip, you're going to dwell in torments, man. You're going to bask in fire. You're going to be tormented. He shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels. So you're going to be tormented in the presence of the holy angels. And there's going to be some people who knew better not to take the C-hip. You're going to be tormented. The angels are going to be, the angels possibly could be like, hey, man, you should have never took it. You knew better. You never know. I'm just speaking as a man on that. Don't quote me on that, but it could very well happen that way. But hey, there's a judgment for taking that C-hip, man. And, I'm going to finish off that Revelation 13. And it says, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the number of the beast or the number of his name. So without this mark, you're going to be a castaway, basically. You're going to be casted out of society. You're not going to be able to get things. But, hey, us who trust in Yahweh Shem Yahushai, you understand that the Lord going to feed his servants. His servants shall eat, drink, marry, and have abundance. You understand that the Lord is going to provide for us. He's going to keep us. Verse 18, here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of his beasts, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666, which is that universal barcode, the 666. You know, but hey, there's a judgment for taking that C-hip, man. You know, and hey, we not ignorant of Satan's devices. You know, hey, Trump's in office and we for it, you know. Hey, Trump, do what you got to do. Bring it on. Hey, the more this happens, the closer we are to salvation. Our salvation is nearer than we believe, Akim. And the few sisters who watch, the Akwaf, you know, Lord one, this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honors to our elders, apostles of Great Millstone, who rule well and push out the 100% truth and truth sincerity. And shalom to the whole Felix, carry across the four winds. Lord one, this lesson was edifying. Until the next time, shalom.